Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hello everybody, my name is MadCat117. I said I'd make another video to a specific Facebook group, so this will be a 3-part video. Firstly, I reached 40 subscribers today. I feel really fortunate. I really didn't think I would get this far, but thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I know that I'm not the best YouTuber by any means, but I really appreciate the fact that you still want to stick with me and watch my content and actually bother to take time out of your lives and invest time in watching my comment, liking it, commenting on it. So that's something I really appreciate. So thank you all so much for 40. Can't wait for 50. Alright, so part 2. I've been recently participating in a Facebook YouTuber support group, and I was just doing what I thought was right, and I actually got a shout out for once. I've never gotten a shout out before. The people listed, there are more, but these are the ones I have noticed recently within the page. I've been providing feedback, asking questions, answering questions, liking posts, and going the extra mile in order to better other people's channels, and I am thankful. For these people have actually realized what it means to be part of this group. This group is not a whorehouse for links. This group is a support group. So again, a special thanks to all those who have been active in the group by Hamuka Nuka. I've seen what all of these listed people have been doing, and I agree. So I would like to give a shout out to Hamuka Nuka, Jaded Nerd, Shibby Nibbs, SP Jado05, CrazyGamingDane, Mr. Team Guy, AlienAmerican, and Bootstrapinbeef. The links to their channels will be in the description below, as well as the link to the full post made by Hamuka Nuka. Congratulations, guys. Well done. I've seen your work, and I really like it. Don't stop. Just keep doing what you're doing, and continue to help others. Now, to the real purpose of this video. Recently, there have been a lot of controversy and argument with a Facebook YouTube group. And it's becoming an unfortunate trend. It's called Sub4Sub. And I asked people to write down their thoughts. So I will mention their thoughts first, and then I will do mine last, so it doesn't seem like it's just coming from me. But before I do, I want all of you who don't and do practice Sub4Sub that this video is not to persecute those who practice it. It's to show them that it's not necessarily the best route to go about doing YouTube, because it's completely dishonest about 95% of the time. And so again, for anyone that does practice this, I myself and the people listed all agree when we say we're not trying to persecute you. We want to help you, because that's what we do. That's our aim, that's our goal, and it's our job as well as our honor. The first one that I really liked, quote, "I think it's toxic for someone to depend on it. At the same time, there is something to be said for having subscribers. When you are the first starting out, it may help to have numbers, and realistically, just because someone subs doesn't mean that they will watch your videos. It's always better for people to organically subscribe." And that's true. And I really liked that one, because, I mean, it's absolutely true. It shouldn't be for the numbers. It should be because you want to have fun. It can be for other purposes, like entertaining people. That works just as well. But one tip of advice for anyone: if your heart isn't happy doing YouTube, don't do it. Don't continue something where you're not passionate about. If you're not passionate about it, if you're not going to be relentless about it and try more than your best, don't do it. Next, quote, "Sub4Sub is not a true following. Most of those people unsub right after you sub, even if they take a screenshot and show it to you as proof. Eventually, your subscribers will fall back, and you are where you started. A Sub4Sub is not a good way to get loyal followers." That's by the Katie Boo. So, and that's true too. I've seen a lot of people be cheated out of a subscriber or several because that person just wanted a sub. She's definitely right. Bootstrapinbeef said Sub4Sub is cancer. On a more serious note, he added, say you have a channel with 500 subscribers, and that channel uses the Sub4Sub method. And then, in contrast, you have a channel with 50 subscribers, and they don't use the Sub4Sub method. Now, the channel that does Sub4Sub averages around 30 views per video per se, while the channel with 50 subs might average 30 views as well. However, YouTube's search engine will place the 50 sub channel higher in the ranking system because the view per subscriber ratio is greater, meaning you have more of an active channel. While the 500 subscribed channel will not be placed as high because the ratio is lower, and it will be deemed that their channel is not as active. In addition, when you enter a channel's page and see that they have about 500 subscribers, but their videos are poor in quality, it then may show the visitor that they could be careless about the content and care more about the numbers themselves, again by Bootstrapinbeef. And that's so true, because I've seen it myself, I've participated in Sub4Sub as a test, and this is true. I've looked at, lower end channels from beginners, and it's true. You get more positive results from less subscribed channels where the content is better rather than a higher subscriber-based channel with poor content. Okay, so we have a few laid down already, but the next guy is going to have a 50-50 view on it, and that's actually really good because that gives us variance in point of view, so it's not all just seemingly one-sided. Honestly, I think that the Sub4Sub situation has two sides, both good and bad. It is bad because most people who subscribe to you do so for the sole purpose of you subscribing back to them. But they don't have any interest in your content and will not give you the views that you want, or they won't share your videos and all related to that. However, they can make your channel look a bit more attractive to new people. Some of the most appealing things to a visitor is channel art and definitely subscriber count. So they then have the mindset of, oh, he or she has quite a few subscribers. Maybe his or her content is interesting. I should check it out. So I don't think that the Sub4Sub situation is that much of a problem, because it can get you more attention and more subs who are actually going to end up watching your videos. That came out really English, I don't know why. Alright, our last guest comment on the current topic. I think Sub4Sub does not work because the people you ask probably will not be interested in your channel, and they won't watch your videos. Watch time really helps your video rankings. Since they aren't really interested, they will probably unsubscribe shortly after anyway. By Ashley and Joel. That concludes the guest comments. Thank you everybody so much for participating. I really think that you helped reinforce this message. I hope I did this the correct way. Everything just kind of flowed in my head. So I hope it's appropriate in some areas. The last comment is actually a rant from me. Joy of joys. So, the reason why I wanted to make this was because I actually went through this not too long ago. And so, I said to this one guy, hey man, Sub4Sub isn't a supported practice here, If you want to do that, you can go to another group. This is a genuine YouTuber support group. And so he asked me, what do we practice? And I replied with, we genuinely support YouTubers rather than beg for subscribers, views, likes, comments, and everything in between. This is a legitimate support group where we support YouTubers based on their attitude and quality of content. We critique and give constructive criticism, and we help each other out as a community. Sub4Sub and anything of the like is just a bad practice because most of the people involved in this are incredibly dishonest. You make a post linked to one of your videos, and many times a person will have a response similar to this copied to their clipboard. Done. Sub4Sub. Link placement. Like, comment, and subscribe my Chanel. Screenshot for proof. I saw one almost exactly like that. Grammar and everything. As a grammar Nazi, you don't know how hard that was for me to spell channel like that. I mean, look at it. Seriously, screenshot for proof? What kind of trust is that? Where is the foundation of trust and the sportsmanship? Basically, 99% of Sub4Subbers lie, it seems like. If you ask for a screenshot, sure, they will subscribe, take a screenshot, and show it to you. Afterward, they will unsubscribe and have you thinking that they are still subscribed to you. That's why Sub4Sub is bad. You won't get anywhere. They don't care about your content, they don't care about you, and they don't care or want to subscribe to you. They want you to subscribe to them, because everybody wants to be famous now these days, and they want to be greedy with that kind of attention. They want it all to themselves, and they don't want to share it with anyone. They only care about themselves, and that makes me really sad, because they could do really good things with their videos. Instead, they choose to go around with their hands out, begging for subscribers, views, etc. I hope I did this in the correct manner. I hope I got enough of a message across with the help of some of my Facebook YouTuber friends. I hope I didn't inappropriately bash the people that do practice Sub4Sub. But then again, it's almost like a stigma that lurks with some of us. Like, it's like we tend to shun some Sub4Subbers when we really shouldn't. I mean, I say it's not supported in this group or that group. I don't want to shun them, but, I mean, spamming your link in someone's post to their video is not only disrespectful, it's negligent to the true purpose of the post. That person is taking the appropriate opportunity to try to grab your attention as an audience, to say, hey, I really like what I've done with this video. I find it fun. I enjoy it. I want to share that with you. And then you get 10, 15 people spamming their links to their videos, demanding that you watch and subscribe to them while they make hollow promises in the process. The long and short of it is, I mean, it's particularly with me, if you don't respect me, I'm sure as hell not gonna respect you, because I'm that kind of person that, yes, I do strongly believe in treat others the way you want to be treated, but that starts off with how you treat me first. Or like a fan, shit hits the fan, if you give me shit, I'm gonna give it right back to you. If you give me respect, I'm gonna give it right back to you. I deflect what I receive. Well, not deflect in the sense that I don't take it in and take it to heart, but I absorb it, it runs through me in a sense, and then I give it back. If you disrespect me, things aren't going to work out very well, and that's just not a very good kind of relationship. But what I hate about it most is the fact that it's done to other people. I mean, I just can't stand it. It's rude, it's negligent, it's immature, and it's, again, begging with your hands out for subscribers, views, and anything of the like. That's, again, I keep saying this again thing, but it's true. It's just, you don't want to work hard, it seems like. Like they don't want to put enough effort into their videos, that they just want a number rather than any sort of quality whatsoever. It may be an easier road, but it won't get you very far. I can promise you that, and I'm not the only one that could probably promise you that. In conclusion, I'd just like to say, on behalf of myself and my friends, we want to make this a very stern message so that people may understand that this probably isn't the best idea, because it's not the fact that we want to judge and persecute, it's the fact that you're disrespecting other people by doing this, and it shows that you don't truly care. Again, particularly with me, that really makes me mad, as well as depressed, because we're all human beings, yet you treat yourself like you're better than us. But question for those that think that is, what makes you better than myself? What makes you better than this person or that person? What makes your content so much more interesting that mine or someone else's content completely irrelevant? What makes you so special? What attention grabber, what incentive have you given us to watch your content if you're not even going to try in the first place? So it's very frustrating, very controversial topic, and as well as a very annoying one. So thank you everybody so much for watching, if you managed to get this far. If you liked it, please shoot that button in the face with a pulse laser. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Mad Cat out. Thank you all so much for watching. If you find yourself struggling with your channel as a new YouTuber, please message me through the discussion tab on my channel, or ask for the link to the Facebook YouTube support group I attend. Let's do this together, one YouTuber at a time, and I will see you guys later.